I have been expecting you.
So in this video, we're covering Reptile, who was the hidden fight in Mortal Kombat 1. Now in Mortal Kombat 2, he's playable. And if you remember in my Mortal Kombat 1 Reptile episode of the Kombat Korner, Reptile pretty much had no story whatsoever, so I had to cover his origins, his backstory. Why did the creators of the game create him? Mortal Kombat 2, we at least get a sliver of his story, just a little taste. And that being that Reptile is Shang Tsung's personal protector, basically his bodyguard, in other words. Reptile pretty much lurks in the shadows to stop anyone from harming his master, Shang Tsung. So yeah, that pretty much explains, at least storyline wise, why he was so hidden in the first game. Anyway, as we know, Reptile is pretty much a carbon copy of Sub-Zero, the blue ninja, and Scorpion, the yellow ninja, Reptile being the green ninja. However, apparently it's believed that his human form is some type of disguise, because in reality, Reptile is some type of reptilian creature, which I guess that explains his name, Reptile. Anyway, apparently, Reptile is part of a race of reptilian creatures that went extinct millions of years ago. Basically alluding to the fact that Reptile is apparently some type of dinosaur, in other words. Anyhow, he entered the tournament to protect his master, Shang Tsung. However, the Emperor of Outworld himself, Shao Kahn, made a deal with Reptile that if Reptile followed Shao Kahn without question, Shao Kahn promised to free the remainder of his reptilian race from slavery. So of course Reptile agreed. Now whether or not this is true or not is another story, because in the beginning it says his race is extinct a million years ago, but then there's remaining members of his race being held captive somehow, so that kind of makes you think. But yeah, that is the story of Reptile in Mortal Kombat 2. Anyway, Reptile Mortal Kombat 2 is completely different from Reptile Mortal Kombat 1, because if you remember in Mortal Kombat 1, all he was, in essence, was a fusion of Sub-Zero and Scorpion, complete with all their moves, as well as fatalities. In Mortal Kombat 2, however, he has his own moves, fatalities, he's his own character. Also, they toned down his speed, because as we know in Mortal Kombat 1, they put his speed up to the max, but now in Mortal Kombat 2, he is a regular character. Anyway, going into his Mortal Kombat 2 arcade ending, it pretty much says that Reptile has always served Shang Tsung loyally. However, somewhere down the line, Reptile found out that Shang Tsung had members of Reptile's race prisoners. So when Reptile found this out, he entered, I guess, the Mortal Kombat 2 tournament, won said tournament, and let the remaining members of the reptilian race free, who basically went on to live peacefully, basically. So it's kind of like a happily ever after type of thing with Reptile. But as we all know, this ending is of course non-canon. But yeah y'all, if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and until next time y'all, peace.